Now we will talk about how after 60 years of age one can happily spend a day. There is you have to plan how to be happy when you spend a day. Many people just they don't have any plan, just they get up and they simply sit and they just go around here and there, and they actually don't think about how they can live so that that particular day they will be happy. See, for example, a person of 60 plus, and particularly after 65 years, they will not have much work to do. And what I, with our experience, what I say is they should try to get up somewhere around in between 5 and 6 o'clock in the early morning, and of course they should have minimum 7 hours sleep. And once they get up, it is always preferable that they take a good hot water bath. It keeps all your nervous system and all intact. Then they can go for making their own coffee. You need not wait for someone in the house to make a coffee for you. You make a coffee, and if you think you can have a kind of small cup of coffee, you can leave it for your wife, put it in the flask and leave it. And this taking coffee, you have to add with sitting, that time you will get newspaper and all, you can just read the newspaper, but definitely don't read about political news and the murder and all those things. Read only important news. And there are very good FM channels are there. They morning 5 to 7 they play nice devotional songs. One can listen to that. After that, you can definitely you have to go for a walk. You have to go for 30 minutes walk, but don't go on the roadside because bike people are more dangerous. Select a place like a park or some colony like, so that you can safely go and come. The walking should be more brisk walking. Go for a brisk walk, come back and do some 15 minutes yogasanam. If not, do some stretching exercises, and you can do some pranayama and some meditation. Like, if you don't know meditation, just simply sit and just concentrate and don't think about anything, and have some breathing exercises and all. Is very very essential for the people more than 60. Then after that you can have your regular bath, then do some puja, whatever god you like. Just spend 5 minutes, put agarbatti. The agarbatti, the fragrance will make you more a kind of sensational, and also say that you will get some kind of soothing feeling. Have a good breakfast. Don't eat only idlis, only dosas, puris like that. Avoid this oily stuff, and have cut fruits and have some pulses, grams. You can have that milk you should have. If you eat non-vegetarian, you can have omelette, bread like that. You should have a good breakfast. One should have. Even if you have sugar or diabetics complaint, you can have a good breakfast. Then immediately after breakfast, say by 10 o'clock, you have to do some work. Don't sit inside the house. There should be some work for you to go out of the house, do something and come back at 2 o'clock. People after retirement, they think that they don't have anything to do it. But there are a lot of people, officers and other organizations who are ready to make use of your experience and expertise. You have to search for them. And don't think that kind of service you need a lot of money and all. This is not for earning money. It is only for you to keep kind of active all the time. If you are mentally active, then physically also you'll be active. Just go somewhere and ask that person to arrange a good transport for you. You go there, do work 10 to 2, you do the work. In between you can have a good coffee and all those. You talk with people over there, smile with them. You can just meet people and try to help. Suppose if you don't like to work anywhere, you can go to some kind of social service, like some place you can go sit and work, help other people. So till 2 o'clock you have to do something, and again come back, have a moderate lunch, but of course you have to eat more vegetables, and don't try to fight with anyone, don't enter into any kind of quarrels with anyone. And that is a very very important aspect. If even people they irritate and irritate you and they try to insult you, just keep quiet, because we have come to the fag end of the life. Let the people do it whatever you want, but you wanted your that day life should be very happy, so ignore them. And for your experience, people whatever they talk, just ignore them. Then after that you can have a nap, at least half an hour 1 hour you have a nap, then get up. Afternoon, once the evening comes, you can listen to some good songs, see some TV news. And if you have your children or grandchildren around, you can visit their house. Or if not, if you have friends nearby of your age, you can visit them. Something 4 to 7, you try to go out and meet friends in the park or somewhere else, talk with them, visit their house. And the people whom you like, and also the people who like you, like-minded people, you visit them, talk, and be humorous. Whomever you see, just smile. Don't keep a tight face, just keep smiling, and cut jokes like your college days. They will really like it. And try to help kind of poor people. See, you can give them 5 rupees, 10 rupees, like that. Some watchman, some people. And if someone is feeling very miserable, you can buy a coffee or tea when you walk and give them. It costs only 5 rupees to us, so you have to do it. And these are all the things brings pleasure, and make it as a point. Every day you keep 2 or 3 people, make them happy, like that brings you a lot of happiness. So at 7 o'clock you come back, sit in your house. You have to talk with your wife, and you have to talk with your wife, tell her what happened, what is that, something you can chit chat, you can recollect what was done about 30 years back, you people did, and what your brothers family, sisters family and all. You just a kind of review, like you can do it, you can talk, but never enter into any argument. Just sitting, like in the office you do the discussion, like you do it. And say by 8 o'clock you complete your dinner. Again, it should be a very good dinner, nutritious food. Don't eat some 7 idlis or 3 dosas, 4 dosas, like that. Nutritious food, you take it and have a milk. Then after having dinner, at least 15 minutes you have to go for a stroll, a walk, just to go around. If you have a park, is the ideal place, you can see the green, you can go and see. And the one more thing is, if for people more than 60, what I sincerely advise them is to have a pet in their house. If you have a pet like dogs or something, they'll be always with you. As your children who are hanging around with you for all these years, they all have gone back, they are all gone faraway places, you are left alone. But these pets, always they will be coming around you, wagging the tail. If you go and sit somewhere, they will also come and sit by the side. If you go and sleep somewhere, they will come and sleep on your foot. So they will be always, you will feel very very happy to have a pet which will keep you engaged very much. It's actually, people say it's a very good stress buster. And again, if you have your own house and if you have terrace and all, better to have a terrace garden. You put a terrace garden, you can have flower plants, you can have normal plants, you can have vegetable garden. This will keep you tremendously busy. What kind of soil, what kind of plants you are doing, how to seed it, how to make sproutings and all those things, how to protect them from all squirrel and all. You always you get engaged with that, and whenever there is a budding of a small leaf, you will feel so happy. So that practice also one can develop, so that every day you spend very usefully. And by say 9 o'clock, once again you listen to your good songs. Particularly people of more than 60, they listen to Ilayaraja songs. Very beautiful songs you can listen. And by 10 o'clock you can retire to the bed. The very important aspect is, start the day with good mood. Never enter into any argument with anyone. Never fight. If at all anything happening to make you upset, just forget about it. Don't get into that. Don't indulge into that, and live a happy life.